We're here at the biology department at Stanford University, where researchers have found a revolutionary way to boost athletic performance by regulating core temperature with the use of a cooling glove.
Everybody gets better at what they're doing when they're cooler.
Right.
And it's just as simple as wearing a little, like a glove?
You're changing the heat balance equation. You're increasing the ability to pull heat out of your system. It's that simple.
What kind of improvements are we talking about?
You can increase your endurance by 50%.
50?
Well, that's just in the regular run-of-the-mill person. In elite athletes, we can double their performance capacity.
How do I get my hands on one of these? Or how do I get my hand on one of these?
You can talk to us. We'll be happy to run you through some stuff.
I'm ready to do it.
Cool. We've got Brian in the hot room here doing a little bit of exercise in the heat just to get his internal temperature muscles up to that optimal performance range.
I'm going to do 3 sets of pull-ups with 3 minutes between sets. Ready?
Ordinarily, the number of reps would decrease with each set as I fatigue. But after my 3rd set, I'll put on the cooling glove and see if there's any improvement on my 4th and final set.
3 minutes is enough time for me to call my agent and ask him, why the am I here?
And the temperature of the water is slightly above where you would vasoconstrict, so we're doing everything we can to pull as much heat out of your body as possible.
Temperature-wise, it feels like you'd be holding your hand under the kitchen sink. Maybe a little colder. All right, last set of pull-ups.
Last set.
This is after I've been
There
cooled.
you go.
You ready for my number? 25. So this 25% increase, here's what I think it means. I see a 25% bump in players' salary next time they're going into negotiations. That's what that cooling glove means. From my perspective, it feels like you have discovered the holy grail here.
We were really not interested in performance enhancement in the least. We're animal physiologists.
Your research involved bears.
Well, we've studied bears, yeah.
Jay Cutler, Devin Hester.
Well, these were more heavily insulated than those bears. They were in Alaska.
Jim Harbaugh, who was coaching at Stanford, he didn't just sit and idly watch this technology while you guys developed it.
When he came and brought his trainers, they really started embracing the technology.
And what happened?
Well, they got some positive results with it.
According to published data on steroid dosing, the cooling glove is an equally effective and no doubt safer tool for strength training improvement.
Why is your phone ringing off the hook?
There's a lot of skepticism just because these numbers seem too good to be true. An unwillingness on the part of people who have a fixed regime to change.
So if I use this technology, I should be sitting in Rich Eisen's chair within what? 2 weeks, 3 weeks?
Well, I don't know the exact timeline, but it'll give you a competitive advantage.